guys remember how in the last speed build I was talking about how I think my Sims are gonna have to move into Evergreen Harbor? Well, that day might be here soon because the closer that we get to Samson and Anne's wedding, the closer that we, are getting to moving because we're growing out of the house that we are currently in that we're sharing with like two other Sims very, very quickly. So today we are making over this house that I actually built a very long time ago. And this house I actually was using as a not so berry challenge, which is where all the mint in the green is coming from. Because I used to do Sims content a very long time ago on my second channel, and this house was supposed to be for the Sim for the second or for the first generation, which is mint. But I was thinking, since I'm also doing the science type of career with my current Sim, I might as well just renovate and make over this house. So that's what we're doing today. I actually really like this house, and I did make it a very long time ago, so things did need adjusting. And even after this speed build, I might go and adjust even more of this house because I just really don't like how the back upper like top of the house is just super duper flat. So I might have to do something about that. I might add like a bump out in the back at the top or something along those lines. But I do really like this house, and I'm over here redoing the layout for the downstairs and the upstairs. The upstairs layout changes drastically, and then I'm really happy about the fact that I was able to do that. But the downstairs, it doesn't change that much. And in fact, I kind of remove a room downstairs. I was really trying to play around with the stairs and try to do like a cool design, or because, the stairs, we can do a lot cool new things with the stairs now in The Sims. And honestly, I really wanted to do like a really cool thing with the stairs and make them, like curve and turn and stuff like that. But I was not able to do that today, unfortunately. I was not able to do that with this build because everything that I was doing with the upstairs floor plan, I was like, we're just not gonna have enough room. Like, this baby is gonna be in a closet, and my Sims are gonna be in a closet, and they're not supposed to be in a closet, and I don't want to put the baby in a closet if there is a baby that happens to be here eventually. So yeah, but since we're starting out with like kind of a shell of a house, this speed build is going to be a little bit shorter than the last one for you guys, just because this I'm more comfortable building within this type of style of home, if that makes sense. So last speed build, I said that I am more comfortable building kind of like less modern homes, more like colonial, more like Victorian, more like cookie cutter styled homes. That's what I'm very used to building, and this kind of falls within that category. So it was a little bit quicker, and I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to come in here and what I wanted to do already. And let me just say, with the amount of things that I'm getting with Anne with this career in the science career, um yeah, this is probably still not enough space, but I'm gonna make it work. If I need to build them another home, I will. But we're only planning on maybe like one or two children at most with Anne. So this is a home that I think it's a starter family home. That is what this basically is. I didn't furnish it like a starter family home because I have expensive taste. But that's essentially what this house is. So that's kind of like what we're treating it as. You can see that I mess around a lot with the floor plan, and at some point I might cut out some stuff that I'm doing with the floor plan because I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, if I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of just messing around with it and seeing what I can do. Originally with the floor plan that I had downstairs, I was kind of going like in a circle so you could access all the rooms from everywhere, and then had like this little foyer, and I got rid of that. I got rid of the foyer. It was taking up too much room. Like within a house like this, especially with it being like a little bit smaller than I would like, I think we need to really work on like utilizing the space that we do have and trying to do that rather than trying to make the house I don't know, like aesthetically pleasing, if that makes sense, or I don't know, just trying to make to utilize the space way more, and then also, try to make it look kind of nice. And I think I at the end of it, I think I did that. I think I did a pretty good job with, making sure that every inch of this house and the space in it was used. And then also making sure that we do have enough space. And honestly, in the future, if I really wanted to, I could even expand this house. There's enough room on the lot to expand the house and to do a renovation of this house. So, yeah, I just decided to go with this one because I really liked it, and I haven't played in this house for a really, really, really long time. And I have a habit of, making brand new Sims every time I start a new save, and not playing with old ones, and also doing brand new builds for every single family that I play. And some of them I don't even save to the gallery, and I don't really utilize what I already have. And I'm going to be honest, this is one of the few houses that I built years ago that I can utilize now and make it look better, rather than some other ones that are on my gallery. Some other houses that are on my gallery are not usable whatsoever because I just don't think they are good. Because I was just learning how to build in The Sims when, like years ago when I first started playing. So, yeah. I think I've grown a lot as a builder though, and I've done a lot except for like the door going into the bathroom in the back in this house. I hate that it's up against a wall. I always try to avoid putting doorways against like corners of walls because I hate it. I hate it so much. From the living room it looks fine, but when you're inside the bathroom, it's just in the corner. It's in the corner, and I hate that. I hate that so much because it just doesn't look nice, to be honest. So, I mean, I can only do so much. And at this point, this is when I was starting to realize, yeah, having the stairs do an L like that is utilizing way more space. And I need to really maximize on the amount of space that I do have within this house. So I think I figured out, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do stairs normal. I'm just going to do them normally because I'm using way too much space, or the stairs are taking up way too much space, and we really need to make this house livable for a long time because I don't want to keep redoing and rebuilding houses. I really don't. If I need to, I will expand this house, but that's it. I always really think that I build a sim a forever home, and I'm just like, yep, like this is the Sims forever home. They're never moving out. This is we're gonna be there forever. And then we outgrow that house, and then I just and then I have to build a whole new one because this one's way too small, and there's no way that I can like renovate. But I think I'm going to get into the habit way more of renovating homes if I can. If I have the ability to renovate, I will renovate. And yes. I think I need to get into the habit of doing that a lot more, to be completely honest. Now, with the upstairs, I was really trying to give them like this layout I would have been fine with, to be completely honest. But and I really wanted it to work with the stairs having like an overhang a little bit so you can look down. I really wanted it to work, but I hated how the trim of the like how the trim of the roof was just peeking through the wall, and I hate it. I did not like that at all. So I kind of just changed it, if I'm going to be completely honest. It just didn't look good to me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to redo the stairs. We're not going to have that. We're just going to have the stairs go up like normal and have a normal like railing for the stairs. And that is what I'm going to have to do. And to be completely honest, this layout is fine. There's nothing wrong with this layout. There's nothing wrong with it. I just wish I could have made the thing that I wanted to happen, without it looking weird, because I don't really know how to combat the fact that the roof clips through the wall, unless you just don't mind playing with that. I mind it. I don't like how it looks, so I try to avoid it. to the best of my ability. I know I have made houses where I've made it so that way the roof doesn't clip through. I just don't know how I did it. And I could have like a balcony on the upper floor with like where you could look over into like your foyer or into your kitchen or something like that. I have done that before with houses. I just don't remember how I did that, and I don't remember how I made it not clip. So with this house, I wasn't able to achieve it, even though it was a little one. But you know, we move on. A lot of the speed build, honestly, is me just trying to figure out like how to like make it look different, if that makes sense. Like I really wanted to keep like the dark green outside of the house, but I just didn't think it would look good, if that makes sense. I just didn't think it would fit the family that I was going for. So I think I changed it to like a much lighter color, but I kept the brick. So that's good. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I really wanted it to like match the family that was going to be living in here, which is going to be Anne and Samson, and you know, eventually like their toddler. I definitely think I could have done a lot more landscaping with this house as well. But I think I got really fed up like renovating this house, and so I was kind of just like, yeah, I'm done. At some point I was just like, I'm done, I'm not doing it anymore. I threw some trees in there and I was like, I'm good, which is why I might go back at a later date and try to, you know, like add more or expand the house a little bit more and all that type of stuff. And I really want to try to afford this home like fully furnished with the simoleons that, you know, my Sims do have. And I think I'm gonna, because whenever I don't do that, I overspend like crazy on the interior, and I always just go for the things that I think look nice rather than the things that are going to be cheaper, so that way the family could actually afford it. But you know what? It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's perfectly fine. In the future though, what I can start doing is I can start like actually taking like a random sim, and I can give that sim the money that my family has, and I can just use that to build. That way I will know for sure that at that moment in time my Sims will actually be able to meet the goal of that amount of money. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that is a good idea to do, and it also will let me know what the amount of money that I need to meet in order to, you know, actually buy the house. And that's actually really helped me in the past. So I really do think that I can try to budget my Sims a little bit more. And you know, I can try. I definitely can try to do that. With the kitchen, I really wanted to do something like out there and do like I was stating in the last one, more color. So I decided to go with a yellow kitchen. Don't judge me. I like my yellow kitchen. I think it looks nice. I like it a lot, actually. This kitchen, I think, is one of the better kitchens that I've ever built, if I'm going to be honest. I think it looks really nice. It's very like minimal, but it's also like feels very homey to me. And I've never said that ever about modern interior, about something looking homey and feeling homey and then also being modern. I've never said that about anything modern before, but I am saying it now. It just feels really nice being in this house. And yeah, I'm really glad that I actually did do and renovate, oh god, this house, because then I wouldn't have had this kitchen, and this kitchen looks freaking cute as heck, and I really, really, really like it. So yeah. But to steer away from talk about the house for like a hot second, let's talk a little bit about the channel and a little bit about what I'm currently doing. So currently, at this moment in time, if you guys want like a date, it is April 7th, 2026. Currently, I am recording this voiceover at like 9 p.m. at night, and I am trying to pre-edit some videos so that way I can try to upload a decent amount. Like I want to try and have like an upload schedule again. I haven't had an upload schedule in like years, and I think an upload schedule really does help. So I definitely think I can try to have an upload schedule and all that type of stuff. So, for example, let's say that we do like Minecraft Mondays. I upload a Minecraft Let's Play video on Mondays. We have, like speed builds on a specific day of the week. I like alliteration. So, like on a Saturday or a Sunday. And then we have Sims 4, like, I don't know, at some point in the middle of the week. And then I can schedule streams at some point. I don't know how I feel about daily uploading. I used to daily upload, and that's really hard to do with Minecraft roleplay, by the way, which is the type of content I used to make. I used to like daily stream it too. It was a lot. It was a lot to do. But I really want to work my way up to daily uploading. And if I can do that, amazing, great. I can't wait to do that. And I really want to branch out into like other games as well. One thing that I really wish I could do is I really wish I could record Animal Crossing, because I'm getting back into Animal Crossing right now. Because at work it's starting to pick up a little bit more, and what I've been doing when it's the downtime when I'm working is playing Animal Crossing. But because it's tax season, if you guys don't know, I have a 9 to 5 job and I work in taxes. So it's busy for me right now, which is why I'm pre-recording and everything, because I don't have a lot of free time to myself right now. So yeah, I just have the time that I have like off of work, like after I get done with work, and then that's about it. And yeah, that time used to be taken up with streaming. It doesn't anymore. Thank gosh. I actually have me time. I actually have me time. I have time to myself. Thank gosh. Because I'm starting to go crazy not having me time anymore. But now I do, and I can actually focus on things like an upload schedule, being consistent with, video creation, content creation, and all that type of stuff. I do want to get back on a stream schedule eventually. It will probably not be for, I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with uploading first before I figure out streaming, because I would like to stream more often, and that is something that I really, really, really want to do again, because I used to do it a lot. But right now, with the way that my actual job is, I don't have a lot of time, and the time that I am using is going towards content creation and figuring out uploads. So yeah. But I do want to get back into streaming and all that type of stuff. I do think it would be a good idea to have an upload schedule. Like I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and then like we skip Friday, we go to Saturday, or I just upload Saturday. Or I just upload Fridays, and then I stream on Thursdays, and then Saturday, Sunday, maybe. That's kind of like what I want to aim towards. And then eventually I want to aim towards like daily uploads. So there's me with that freaking couch again. I'm just noticing the couch. I pulled out the couch again. You cannot escape me in this freaking couch. I told you, I see something, I think it looks comfy, and I'm placing it down again. I just really like this couch. For some reason, this couch and me are like besties. But yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. Something along those lines. Working up to daily uploads if possible. Because with YouTube, if you guys didn't know, consistency is actually key. And I have not been consistent for years. And especially with me trying to like shift my niche into other things like variety gameplay and Sims 4 content, and steering a little bit away from Minecraft. Yeah. I definitely think that it's gonna take some time in order for me to get there, if I'm gonna be honest. But I do have 2 Minecraft streams that I do need to edit and then upload. Because if you guys didn't know, what I do is I have a world called Cozy Craft for Minecraft, and I streamed it during a like mini subathon that I did on Twitch, and I also multi-streamed it to YouTube. So all I really have to do is download the YouTube VOD and then edit that, and then I'll be all set, to be completely honest. Because what I'm doing is that I'm multi-streaming that specific world to both Twitch and to YouTube, but the actual streams are going to just be set or kept to memberships only, but I'm gonna take the streams, download them, and edit them into like a more like streamlined version for videos, so that way those videos are public, but the actual streams are gonna be members only, so that way members on my channel feel like they still are getting like some sort of like perk from being members, since I'm not streaming as much. So yeah, I think that's a great idea, and I am going to continue with that, if I'm going to be completely honest. And those are two things that I do have to edit. I do have to edit two Minecraft videos still, but I'm working on the Sims 4 ones, especially since I've been like so focused in on the Sims in this game. So that's what I'm trying to do, is do the Sims first and then go ahead and do the Minecraft stuff. So yeah, I have Minecraft videos covered for 2 weeks apparently, and but the only way to get more is for me to stream. So I should probably schedule a stream soon if I'm going to be honest, and I probably will. I probably will schedule a stream soon if I'm going to be honest. It's just that with the Minecraft streams, since they are streamed to both Twitch and to YouTube, they get a little crazy. They get a little goofy, especially because I have this feature on my stream that one of my friends actually uses as well, and I think that actually one of my friends uses as well, and it's fishing. It's fishing, and there's specific things that you can pull out of the pond when you fish. And the way that you fish is you have to be on Twitch in order to do it. And you use your channel membership points. You use your channel points on Twitch in order to cast a line and fish in the pond. And, you know, viewers can do this. I just have to have the game pulled up. I don't have to do anything. It's completely like focused on like chat interaction. So that's all you have to do. You spend like, I think I set it to like 200 300 maybe channel points for you to fish, and yeah, you just gotta fish. And yeah, that happened a lot within the first stream, and I got so distracted by the fact that people would just kept fishing, because there's like very custom art pieces of old characters that I used to play in voice. So people have been really trying to get Rowena, if I'm gonna be honest, which is the character that he used to voice, and they've been really focused on trying to get her because they can't get her. Like, no one has pulled a Rowena from the pond yet, and that's what they're really trying to do within the first couple of streams when I had it. So yeah, I definitely do have to schedule a stream very soon, and I will get on that so that way we can go ahead and vibe and chill and play Minecraft and chat together. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. But I also want to focus on like uploads as well, especially with working like a full-time job and then also wanting to do YouTube on the side. Videos are just a little bit more manageable for me right now, especially because with streams, that was really hurting the mental like a lot, honestly, and especially with the intensity of the streams that were happening. It was just a lot. It was a lot all at once, and I could not handle doing it anymore with working like a full-time job. It was not making my brain happy, and that's okay though. We pivot and we figure it out, and uploads are a little bit more manageable for me right now. But with the actual build, I really like how I did the interior of this house. I think I did a really good job with the kitchen, and you guys already know that I think I already did a really good job with the kitchen. I really love the living room and like the little computer nook that I did. I think that looks really nice and really cute, and you can see I'm adding in high chairs literally everywhere. I am prepping for a baby. By the way, Anne, at this point of me recording this voiceover, not pregnant at all. She is not pregnant, but I'm preparing for pregnancy. Listen, there's me who prepares for things, and then yeah, that's it. There's me who prepares for things. I'm planning her life ahead of what is already happening with her. And that's kind of just the mentality that you have to have when you play this game, if I'm going to be completely honest. Like, you have a timeline in your head for your Sims, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you want to do, you know what you want them to be in, want them to have. Most of the time, I do kind of just like let them do whatever, if I'm gonna be honest. I do kind of just let my Sims do whatever and figure out who they are, and all that type of stuff. But sometimes I just really want to play a Sim a specific way, and that's kind of what I've been doing so far with Anne. Like, I know that I really wanted to do the science career and, 100% and complete the science career. So that's what I'm currently doing. And yeah, I kind of made her very science focused because she was not like that beforehand. The original Sim on my gallery, she's not like that beforehand at all. But she is like that now because I made her that way. And by the way, guys, if I never mentioned this, I don't think I mentioned this at all in the speed build. I've mentioned the gallery a couple of times. If you don't know, and I find it very hard to believe that you don't know what this is if you play The Sims, but with the gallery, it is a place where you can download people's other people's creations. So like other people's builds that they upload to the gallery, other people's characters or like Sims that they upload to the gallery. You can download different like rooms. Sometimes people even upload just like plants. Like people will upload like a plate of ambrosia and make it cost like 10,000 simoleons for the one plate of ambrosia. So yeah, it's insane, but you can do that. So my gallery name is just Mandy Misu, and if you need to know how to spell it, that is just AMNDIMISU. If you guys don't know what that is or what that means, it's just my old channel name. But it's my old channel name translated into Japanese, translated back into English. That's what it is. So it's just Mandy Miss in Japanese. That is oh my god. That is translated back into English, if that makes sense. And I think it sounds really cute. So yeah, it doesn't mean I'm completely like abandoning the old name. Like, I'm keeping that my Minecraft username forever. And I do really need to claim Mandy Muso on Minecraft as well. That is something that I do need to do. But with my now channel name, with the old channel name that I have, which was Mandy Miss, I'm keeping that handle. I'm keeping the Mandy Misu handle. On Twitch, I can't get the Mandy Miss handle because somebody who created a Twitch account like 12 years ago has it, and Twitch won't let me have it. So I came up with something else. So yeah, or else I wouldn't have changed it. But it really isn't that big of a change. It's just like it's the same thing, but spelled a little bit differently. It's the same thing, same meaning, but it's not like it's just a little bit more whimsical. So that's what the channel name is now. But as you can see here, I'm starting to work on the upstairs portion of the build a little bit more, and I think that this build, I really do like the house, and I really do like the build. With this version, or with this style of the build, I think I like it a lot more than the original version, especially because the original version was built like years ago it was built. So I really do like this version a little bit better, and it's gonna fit my Sims inside of it really, really well, if I'm gonna be completely honest. It is a little bit of a downgrade than what we have right now, but also we have a 4-sim household right now, and all of the Sims in the household have jobs, so they're all earning an income, and it's kind of just like a roommate situation right now. But when Samson and Anne move out of that house, they're gonna be a little strapped for cash, because basically when I move them out and away from Roxana and Erwin, I'm just gonna split the household funds in half, even though Anne does contribute a lot more than Roxana and Erwin does, especially because Erwin doesn't have a job. Even though she contributes a lot more, I'm just gonna split it in half just for the sake of making things easy, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to do math. Like, you cannot make me do math. Do not make me do math in The Sims, please. You cannot make me do that. It's not happening. Absolutely not. But yeah, this room is a little bit smaller than the room that they are in right now, but understandable, because like they're downgrading in a sense a little bit, because like they kind of like have to, if I'm gonna be honest, with how much that they currently earn. But yeah, I do like this bathroom that I'm currently doing right now, because the bathroom, I do like this type of bathroom with the style of it and the shape of it. It's a very small space, but it's just enough space in order for you to be able to go in there and have the space be playable. And oh my god, the medicine cabinet. I love medicine cabinets. Please, Sims, make an medicine cabinet that is partially like open and you will have my life. Thank you. I'm pretty sure there is CC of that somewhere that I could download if I really wanted to. But when I play The Sims, I really stray away from specific types of CC, or I will go insane and I will just download so much CC and I will just make my game unplayable. um, so I really just try to stick to like gameplay mods and gameplay script mods, ones that don't change the game entirely way too much to the point where it's not like The Sims anymore, you know what I mean? And then I just stick to like custom content like hairs, makeup, and like genetics and nails and stuff like that. I used to do CC clothing, but then I realized I have so many packs within my game and the clothes are only starting to get better model wise and better in general, that honestly I think there's enough clothes in the game in order for me to make any type of sim that I want. And if I really really need something, then I'll go ahead and I'll download it, but I really don't think I need to do that at this point, at where I am with The Sims, if I'm going to be honest, because I have so many packs. And by the way, the amount of packs that I have, I do own them all legitly. But I will say, I did not spend all of the money to get all of the packs that I have. I share an EA account with my sister. So this account isn't only mine, it's also my sister's, because she also plays The Sims. And, you know, she also uses my account to play The Sims. So, and also, by the way, I did add back that tree. I believe that tree is from like cats and dogs. It's a cute tree. I thought I'd give it back so that way the house has something from the original download with it. So yeah, I did put the tree back. I do like the tree. It's a nice tree. I really, honestly, I never even use it when I play in Brindleton Bay either, if I'm gonna be honest. But I do like the tree. It's very nice. It's a good tree. It adds some character, and I really do like that. Maybe I should make the house a little bit darker to contrast the tree a little bit. I think that might be a good idea. I might change the color of the house to a little bit of a darker color, but yeah, I think that's about the end of the house. I didn't do a lot of landscaping because at this point I was just kind of like over it. I didn't want to do it. And I figured that when the time comes when I actually live in this house, that a lot of the backyard will just be taken up by the crap that Roxana has as well. And I automatically knew the rocket ship just going in the back. Like, the rocket ship's taking up like 90% of that backyard, if I'm gonna be honest. Also, do you see how like the sidewalk is like, I can see through the sidewalk into like the underneath of like the world? I don't know why that's a thing. And I don't know why I can see that, because I shouldn't be able to see that. I shouldn't be able to see through the world. Hopefully that's not there when I'm playing on the actual lot. But yeah, I think I'm just about at the end of the speed build here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the speed build, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye, guys.